Father, you can't be serious about killing Luis to keep him from getting too close to Sheridan. He's living on the estate now. His demise could be tracked back to us.
To you, you mean?
Why don't we give my plan a shot first, so to speak? Sheridan will go to the dance where she'll meet men who'll keep her mind off Luis. Problem solved. No messy cleanup.
Fine. We'll try it your way. But if Luis convinces Sheridan not to go out, I want you to dig deep to find a way to commit the perfect murder.
You are not going to the dance. It's too dangerous. You'd be an easy target for the next hitman that Roger and Pierre sent for you.
The Cranes are patrons of the 4th of July dance. It's my duty to make an appearance.
And it is my duty to protect you. Come on, look, we'll order in Chinese, right? Egg rolls are on me.
You know, Teresa, I hope you don't mind coming to your prom with me instead of a real date.
Oh, no, Ethan. I don't mind at all.
Mother.
Ethan?
What are you doing here?
Oh, Grace Bennett. She begged me to help chaperone the kids, and you?
Oh, Gwen insisted that Teresa not go to her prom alone. And since she's unattached these days...
Ethan's my date. Well, it would seem that fate has brought us all together. Excuse me. Your mother's right, Ethan. Fate has brought us together for the most important night of my life.
No, it's a good thing you didn't wear that to the hospital when you came and visited me. Otherwise, I might have had a heart attack and kicked it.
Thank you. I think.
Oh, Dr. Russell. I know you're gonna be here.
Oh, it was a last-minute decision. Just couldn't bear not to see my girls in their prom dresses. You are going to have the most wonderful time of your life tonight. I bet you're asked to dance every dance.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
And she's right. You could dance every dance tonight. If you could admit that you like the idea of being held close in a man's arms.
You're not still having premonitions about something bad happening tonight.
I want to believe it's all going to be okay, Miguel. I really do.
Some of Charity's worst fears will come true tonight. Evil will destroy her soul, and without goodness to stop her, Charity will bring her ever-increasing powers over to the dark side. And together, we'll make this the prom straight from hell.
Timmy has a sinking feeling Tabitha's right.
Yes. Tonight is the night I tell Sam about Ethan. Tonight is the night I tell him we have a son.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
To hell with you and your egg rolls. I'm going to the seascape. There will be people there that I have not seen in ages.
You can see him at next year's dance.
Why are you being so mean to me?
I'm trying to protect your life. Or have you forgotten?
Not with you reminding me every 5 minutes.
Look, Agent Freeman said that Roger and Pierre will stop at nothing to keep you from testifying against them. Now, 10 to 1, they've already hired another hitman to finish the job that Antoine botched. Now we could strike at any time, anywhere.
I would rather be killed having fun than die of boredom here with you. I am going to the dance, and you cannot stop me.
Plot Luis's murder? That's a little extreme, even for you, Father.
It won't be necessary if you get Sheridan involved with a man. Once her mind is on romance, Luis can't sweet-talk her into helping him connect his father's disappearance to our family.
That's the beauty of my plan.
Save your hyperbole for the next bimbo you bed. I want a list of every eligible man that Sheridan meets at tonight's dance. And get Ivy to help you so you don't muck this up.
Oh, what's that old tyrant one? Hello, Father.
On the carpet again, are we, Julian?
Ivy? Where are you? We need to get Sheridan and leave for the seascape. Father wants your help introducing her to some eligible men.
Oh, let me guess. Alistair is worried that Luis and Sheridan will get close again, and it was your sophomoric idea to introduce her to yet another man.
It's not sophomoric.
Well, whatever it is, you're on your own. I'm not going to the 4th of July dance after all.
Why the hell not? Where are you?
I'm on a boat, chaperoning the prom.
Oh, tell me you're joking.
No, this is something I should have done years ago.
Get off this boat while you still have time. And stop embarrassing yourself. I'm here with Grace, the woman I love. You hurt her, and you'll live to regret it.
I don't want to hurt Grace, Sam. But I have to tell you something that will change everything between us now and forever.
You live in a dream world. My future is with Grace.
I have something to tell you, Ethan. Something I have been wanting to tell you for the longest time.
What is it?
I'll tell you when we were dancing together under the stars.
Speaking of falling stars, there's one in your hair.
Okay. The container that has the fish heads is ready to spill on her. Check. The button that controls the container is working. Check. And the spot on the floor where Charity has to stand is marked with an X. Check. So tonight Miguel's gonna be mine. Or he'll be with Charity until she gets better, and then they get back together. No, it's not. He's gonna be mine. All mine.
Hey, thanks. I feel the same way about you. You're the most beautiful girl here, and you're mine, all mine.
Reese, can you please be quiet? Someone might hear you.
You're right. We shouldn't rub our bliss in everyone's faces. Hey, come take a picture.
Reese, no!
She's so beautiful, but so shy. Smile and say Reese. Hey, what's that X doing on the floor?
Beats me.
Jimmy hopes Charity doesn't come to the dark side.
Get over it, disco doll. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not.
So from now on, I'm just gonna think positive thoughts. Okay?
Good. Because nothing is gonna ruin the prom.
Right. Nothing is gonna ruin the prom.
What the hell is Poison Ivy doing here? She found out the prom was tonight and got Grace to ask her to chaperone. I've rejected all of Ivy's advances. She still thinks we have a future together. She's unbelievable and impossible. At the station house, I'm gonna find some place quiet to call in. All right, I'll just get these drinks over to Grace and Eve.
I see that Whitney's with Chad. Okay with that?
Oh, well, I don't see any harm in them talking. After all, Chad did save Whitney's life. I just don't want the girls to just, get involved with them.
Well, Simone's too young anyway.
And Whitney assures me that she has no interest in anything but tennis, not boys. Especially not a boy like Chad.
All the songs you've selected are about the power of love. How it can win out over anything, no matter what gets in its way.
Yeah. So,
life doesn't work that way. I mean, take Teresa, for instance. She loves Ethan, but she'll end up with her heart broken when he marries Gwen.
if he marries Gwen, my money's on Teresa.
Well, A, you don't have any money, and B, you're wrong.
Would you just get a clue, girl? I mean, come on, love can change everything, all right? Love can make somebody want something they didn't know they wanted before. Love can make you believe in the impossible.
Okay, well, the impossible being Teresa walking in here with Ethan. When that happens, I'll believe your stupid love songs.
Seeing is believing, right? Look who's here.
Charity, what's wrong?
I just have the strangest feeling that we've done this before.
Charity doesn't know it yet, but my magic's working.
Please tell Timmy you smell food. Timmy's hungry.
No, it's not food, Timmy. I smell evil. Something wicked is happening on this boat tonight. Come on, let's find out what it is.
Right. I'll check back with you later.
Sam, look, there's something really important we have to talk about.
Ivy, how many times do I have to tell you to stay away from me?
Please, just give me a few minutes. I have thought so long and hard about how to tell you this, the risks involved and the repercussions. And ever since we were alone on your sailboat together, I knew that I had to tell you that you need to know the truth, all of it. Sam, I have kept this secret in my heart all these years, and I'm hoping that when I tell you, you'll understand why I never stopped loving you, why I couldn't stop loving you. Sam, the truth is...
Look, no, I don't want to hear it. Nothing you say is going to change a damn thing between us.
Oh, Sam, you are so wrong. What I am going to tell you will change everything between us forever. Now just hear me out.
No!
Sam, I am begging you. I want you to know that you were right to love me, that I deserve that priceless gift. And that because of your love, no one, nothing can ever break the tie that binds us together.
This is it, Timmy. The moment we've all been waiting for. Ivy's about to tell Sam her secret.
What secret?
That Ethan is his son, not Julian's. Why?
Ivy! Any tie between us broke the day you married Julian.
No!
You are out of my life, and I want you to stay out.
Ivy, where are you?
Oh, that's Julian. He can't find us here together.
I'm not hiding from Julian Crane.
Chief Bennett. He wouldn't by any chance know where my wife is.
She's right in there.
Oh. What's Sam Bennett doing in here with you?
I was looking for the captain or something. I wasn't really paying attention. I've been trying to reach Millicent to tell her that I can't make the dance after all.
May I remind you that this dance is a very important Crane family affair.
Well, then take one of your bimbos, Julian, because I am staying here.
The hell you are. We're getting off this ship of fools and we are going to the seascape.
Ivy and Julian aren't going anywhere. I've hated the Cranes for generations. Now I'll see that they finally get what they deserve.
It's happening again, Miguel. This feeling that we've done this before. What's the word for it?
Deja vu. People who believe in reincarnation think that deja vu experiences are actually glimpses into past lives.
Well, what did you see, Charity? Here we go again. My center of attention stealing the spotlight.
You know what? This time I really don't want to talk about it.
Please, I'm really interested in this kind of stuff. And there's growing evidence to support its validity.
All right. I'm with Miguel, and we're dancing on the deck of a boat. Only we're not wearing regular clothes. We're wearing old-fashioned clothes, like from the turn of the 20th century.
Oh. It's like you and Miguel had this whole past life together. Like you're meant to be with each other again and again throughout eternity.
That's so romantic. You know what? If you believe that kind of stuff...
I always knew Charity and I were meant for each other.
Aww. It's happening again, Miguel. Miguel and I are still on the boat, only we aren't dancing. Something terrible's happened. People are screaming, and the boat keeps tilting higher and higher, and I'm scared. But Miguel takes my hand in his. He says to hold on to him, that he'll save me, and that no matter what, we'll be together. Always.
What was the name of the ship you were on?
I don't know. Miguel and I were on the Titanic.
Gwen felt bad that Teresa was so busy in planning our wedding that she didn't have a date to prom, so here I am. I'll get her something to drink. Excuse me.
I am glad there's a simple explanation for you being here with Ethan and Teresa. Chad thought that...
Wait. Gwen gave me Ethan tonight, and I'm gonna make the most of it.
Oh, so what's that supposed to mean?
Yes, Teresa. What are you up to?
I'm gonna tell Ethan I love him.
No, Teresa, you can't do that.
All right, who wants your picture taking?
I'll wait for my date.
And I don't have a date, so...
No girl should be alone in her prom picture.
You know, Eve said that Chad's parents could live here in harmony. They wouldn't recognize him if you passed him on the street. You know, that's a crying shame.
You know, I think I'd know a child of mine if I'd never even met him. Wouldn't you, Sam?
No doubt about it. You need a refill?
Thank you.
Chief Bennett. Hey, I'm glad I ran into you. I wanted to talk to you about my Aunt Sheridan and Louise.
Your life is in my hands, Sheridan, and I'm not letting you go to some stupid society dance. That's final. Do you understand? Sheridan, can you hear me?
Would you get that, please?
You can hear me. Hello!
Officer Lopez Fitzgerald, Agent Freeman, FBI.
Yeah, sir, what can I do for you?
We've just heard from Interpol. Roger has hired a new assassin to come after Miss Crane.
Well, who is it? And what does he look like?
We don't know. As soon as we have a profile, we'll relay the information to you. In the meantime, officer, your situation there is more critical than ever. You must not let Miss Crane out of your sight. Not until we know whom we're dealing with and how they operate.
I understand, Agent Freeman. You can count on me.
Put on a jacket and tie, Louise. I'm ready to go.
For the last time, you are not going to this dance.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm not discussing this with you anymore, Louise. I am going to the seascape, and that's final.
You're not leaving this house.
Don't order me around!
Wise up, and I wouldn't have to. Your life is in danger, Sheridan. You leave this house, it's in 10 times more danger.
You're right.
What'd you just say?
I said you're right. I won't go to the dance.
Why the about face?
Because I knew you wouldn't let me go anyway. So I was just bored and wanted something to do. That's why I gave you such a hard time.
You being straight with me?
Come on, let's just pick up a movie off the satellite and order in Chinese. The menu's in my bedroom.
I'm glad you came to your senses.
You want egg rolls and soup to start?
Sure.
You can go to the dance, Julian. You can go to hell for all I care. I am not running out on Grace and the children.
Fine. And I'll drag you out.
No, he won't, Timmy. Watching cartoons with you has given me an idea. Wile E. Coyote does this all the time to the Roadrunner.
Oh, my! Go of me, Julian! You can deny me your bet, but you won't deny me this. Could have sworn I came in the other way.
We're getting off to a hell of a start, Timmy. More evil will happen tonight than just Kay's carry plan for charity. The Cranes and the Bennets will be destroyed. Charity's pendant is causing trouble for everyone on board.
Being a big history buff, I actually know a thing or two about the Titanic. If you and Miguel were really there in a previous life, what was it like? Did you meet Miguel on the boat?
Can you believe her? Shh, I want to hear.
Things are worse than before. The boat's pitched at a much steeper angle. People are still screaming, and lights are flickering on and off. And there's a strange sound, too. This creaking noise. Like something's being bent in half. And I'm holding on to Miguel, afraid that we're gonna be separated. And he slips this religious medal around my neck, with his name engraved in the back. Manuel Gonzalez. But he tells me not to worry. That if we're separated, he'll find me. And that he'll never forget me. Honora Fleming from County Mayo in Ireland. Miguel was Manuel Gonzalez and I was Honora Fleming. And we were together on the Titanic.
I'm sorry, but this can't be real deja vu. Why not, Kay? What are the chances of a Manuel and a Honora being on that Titanic? A gazillion to one?
Well, let's go online and find out.
Look, I think Luis is a first-rate cop. But a friend with the FBI told me before that Sheridan is in a lot more danger than we thought. So I think she should at least have 2 people guarding her at all times.
We're gonna have to speak to Agent Freeman. He's the one who took over your aunt's case.
Why make this complicated? Just assign one of your men to help protect Sheridan and we're all set.
I can't do that. The feds call the shots now, not Harmony PD.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't order supplemental security for the mansion.
I can't spare the men. Besides, you Cranes have your own security. I mean, hire somebody else, or work them overtime.
I don't think I like your tone, Chief Bennett.
And I don't like your arrogance. Expecting Harmony taxpayers to subsidize security for the town's wealthiest family? Especially when it's not a local police matter anymore.
Need I remind you, Chief Bennett, I am on the police oversight board. I'll go to the mayor if I have to.
Don't you throw your weight around with me, kid. I'm a public servant, not one of your own.
Sam, what's wrong?
Forget it.
What the hell was that all about?
You know, I used to think Ethan was a good kid. But when he wants something and doesn't get his way, he goes into Crane mode. Just like his father and his grandfather.
You can't tell Ethan you're in love with him. Then he'll realize that you have been lying to him for almost a year, and that Gwen was right to be suspicious of you. Ethan will turn on you with a vengeance, and then he'll break your heart. You'll lose your job and everything you have ever dreamed of. That's a chance I'm willing to take, Whitney. I can't just stand by and watch Ethan make the biggest mistake of his life by marrying Gwen. I know he doesn't love her because he loves me. And later tonight, when we're out on the deck, dancing under the stars, I'm going to tell Ethan that I've always loved him and that I always will. Chad, can you just say something to her, please?
For both you and Ethan to dance to.
So you're going to help Teresa ruin her life?
I think she's doing the right thing by being honest about how she feels. Like I said before, I think Ethan feels the same way. I just think he needs a little push to admit it.
Well, you're both insane.
Did I interrupt something?
Wow, Ethan Crane, who's your date?
Oh, I'm here.
With me. I'm his date.
There's Grace Bennett's next door neighbor. Why don't you ask her or her doll how to get off the boat?
No, Father warned me to steer clear of her. As you well know, Father's not one to fear people.
Well, Hallister must be going senile if he's afraid of a harmless old woman and her cute little doll. Excuse me. Could you please tell my husband how to get off the boat? He's leaving.
We both are.
Just follow the signs to the end.
Thank you.
You'll both get yours, and soon.
Why doesn't Tabitha like the Cranes? Ivy seems nice to Timmy.
Well, I don't hate her as much as I do Julian and Alistair. Believe me, Timmy, those two could give our friends in the basement a run for the brimstone.
But how? What did they do?
So many things, Tim. So many things. But believe me, one by one, their secrets will be discovered, starting with the disappearance of Martin Fitzgerald. Mark my words, Dollface. Once Charity and her powers are ours, it'll be payback time for the Cranes.
Well, the food's on its way. Glad you decided to be reasonable. Sheridan? Sheridan! Damn it, she gave me the slip.
Oh my God. They're here.
What?
Manuel Goncalves and Nora Fleming. They were both third-class passengers on the Titanic.
Reese, are you sure?
See for yourself.
All right, how could I have known that if I don't even remember half of my life before the fire?
Don't worry. All right, there's got to be an explanation. Maybe we can find out some more information on Honora and Manuel and find out what happened to them.
We won't have to.
Why not?
Manuel Goncalves and Nora Fleming both went down with the Titanic. They died at sea.
All right, we've got to get off this boat, and we've got to get off the boat right now.
I've tailed Sheridan Crane from her estate to a fancy restaurant.
Is that Dan Cop Lewis with her?
No, RJ, she's alone.
Then kill her. Kill her now. You hear me? Now!
Gotta get to the seascape before anything happens to Sheridan. When I get my hands on her, Hitman's gonna be the least of her problems. Chad, I heard how you saved Whitney. That was incredibly brave.
Anybody else would have done the same?
Yeah, maybe, but I think you did it because you love Whitney.
Yo, I think you tripping on me, man.
Well, how can you deny it, man?
Well, how can you deny that you're in love with Teresa?
What?
Now, you heard me, man. You're in love with Teresa.
No. I love Gwen. Gwen.
Maybe you did once, man, but hey, things change, Look, just look in your heart and you'll see what's there. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna play you a song, and I want you to listen, and listen real good. All right?
Okay.
Depends on how well he can handle the truth.
What truth?
That he's in love with Teresa.
Did you tell him that?
What's the point in denying how you feel about someone?
Just because Manuel and Honora went down with the Titanic doesn't mean that we're in danger.
Look, we've got to get off the boat right now. My deja vu was a warning, and if we don't get off, something terrible is going to happen, so we've got to go now.
Charity, maybe it wasn't deja vu. All right, maybe you read something about the Titanic and those names stuck in your mind.
That movie did strike a chord with people of our age group. Maybe you were a big Titanic junkie before Miguel met you. You just don't remember because of the fire.
What Reese is saying makes sense. I mean, look around. Everything's fine.
Miguel's right. Nothing's gonna happen tonight. Except to Charity when I dump a big ton of fish guts on her head.
Thank God we finally found the right door. We can get off this tub. Wait, what's that? We just left the dock.
Oops! I guess you're not going to be able to help Sheridan find a man at the dance after all. What will Alistair say when he finds out you failed him yet again?
Shouldn't you be in the water with the other man-eaters?
Don't be so grumpy, Julian. I'm sure you'll find some way to amuse yourself tonight.
I just might at that.
Sam, I guess we were meant to sail together after all. It's going to be our night.
We have to get off this boat.
It's too late. The boat's already left the dock.
It really is too late.
You honestly think tonight could be like the Titanic?
Are we all gonna die?
Charity's powers are getting stronger by the minute. Her deja vu of that night on the Titanic was more of a warning than she knows.
Tabitha's scaring to me.
Just enjoy the show, dollface. Tighten your seatbelt, because this prom boat is on a collision course with destiny.